Hey, good morning, guys. Welcome back. Today we are fishing some new waters. Train still going by. We're out here at it's called Echo Lake out here in Fort Worth. Crystal's attending a surgical tech convention today. So we stayed out here last night in a hotel, and I believe we're staying out here tonight as well. But I'm not allowed in the convention, so I drop her off, and that gives me the entire day. It's 6:54 right now. I believe the thing starts at 7, and she's not going to be out until about 6, a little after 6 o'clock this evening. So I pretty much have the entire day just to walk around this lake and try and get some fishing done. It's probably not going to take me all day to get a few fish, hopefully not. I've done a little bit of homework on this lake. I think after I finish my little breakfast here, I'm gonna tie on some at least a crankbait and probably like a Ned rig if I need to do some finesse fishing. But I'm gonna let this train pass and enjoy watching it go by and enjoy the view that I have while I eat my breakfast. And then we're gonna put some jackets on because it's 48 degrees and get to it. Well, I just filmed a whole segment and realized I wasn't filming, so that's fun. But basically, I was showing the lake. This gentleman out here walking around. There's this point here. I'm gonna go down and start on that point and work my way back to the car. And then the lake is, it's a good size. It's definitely a good size body of water. So we're gonna hike around the whole thing today. I've got my rain boots on just in case it gets a little muddy. I don't want to have to go pick Crystal up and be a little dirty. So I was going over the setup, what baits I was going to use today. I'll just show you all this one. It's what is that called? A banger crankbait square bill by Guggen Squad. So we're gonna try that out. I have that one in one other color in crawfish. I've been wanting to switch out reels on one of my rods, so I went with a cheap, Zebco, just to save a little bit of money. So we're gonna test that reel out, and I'm gonna tie some leaders on with some fluorocarbon 12-pound fluorocarbon. It's also a Guggen Squad brand. So we're going to test that out. I think that's everything I kind of went over. It's a little faster than I did the first time, but oh well, y'all won't get to see that one because I forgot to hit the record button. So let me get all this set up, and then we're going to start hiking. Alright, we're recording this time. Alright, I got everything tied on. I only put a fluorocarbon leader on one of the rods, but I'm going to go over everything before we start hiking. On this rod, I got some 10-pound braid, and Crystal picked that out at Walmart last night. So she said I should try that out this morning. Told her I would, so I tied it on, and we'll see what it does. Got to reach over here. Stuck on this rod, 6.6 medium, that new reel, but I got my Ned rig, and that's a rattling Ned from Guggen Squad. It's actually got some rattles in there. Don't know if y'all could really hear that. But on this other rod here is the one I tied some fluorocarbon on, and that's another Guggen Squad bait here. Whoop. I can get a good angle on it, but it's a crawfish pattern crankbait, square bill crankbait. So I just wanted to show y'all what I was starting out the day with, but I'm about to strap the GoPro on, and we're going to get to it. So just wanted to show y'all that real quick. There's a lot of debris and trash out here. I'm glad I wore my rain boots. Seems to get a little shallower over here. Definitely going to be the shallow end. Don't know if we should. Yeah, I mean, I'll start down here. We'll try it out. Oh, I see a free crankbait right there if I could get to it. It's a small chartreuse colored one. I think I am going to start out with the crankbait. Take all this off. You can see that chartreuse crankbait sitting here. Doesn't look like it's tied onto anything. There we go. And just like that, I got me a free little crankbait. It's got a funny face on him. I'll just set that down there next to my poles. We're gonna start out with this guy. See how this goes. Starting to get into some trash here. Gross. You definitely don't see this too often at a body of water that you're fishing. A fish consumption advisory, basically saying don't even touch the fish you catch out of it. Yeah, so that's pretty crazy. I don't think I've ever seen a sign like that at a body of water, but there's definitely some kind of work being done up here. These big pumps over here, hoses going down into the water and pumping it somewhere else, or pumping water into it. I'm not too sure, but something's telling me to kind of go over here. I think that's going to be the dam area. There's a train track up on top of that, but something's telling me to go over there to that side, so we're gonna go check it out. Car is way back there, you can see it there. I've walked down this shore and done a little fishing here and there, but no bites, no luck yet. So I'm trying to find me a nice rocky area or somewhere that's going to be holding the heat, because I think that's where the fish are going to kind of be gathered up. But if I find any good what do you call them, like cuts or points or anything like that, I'm definitely going to fish those. But I see some concrete out in the water over on the other side, and over here, so we're going to try them out. But yeah, I'm gonna get a closer shot of those pumps over there. This seemed pretty interesting. I'm not too sure what's going on with that. Oh, fish on. Fish on. Oh, good fish. Oh, fresh bass of 2020. Oh, woo! Yeah, baby. Oh, he got that last treble right there. Man, this guy's got like black spots all over him. It's gonna be up with that. All right, let's see if we could get this out of you. There we go. Oh, heck yeah, I gotta get the phone. Gotta get the phone. Oh. Heck yeah, look at those black spots on them. Whew. All right, I'm gonna get the phone out. Look at that. Look at that fish. Oh, Oh, she's fat. Oh, yeah. Man, I didn't even realize that fish hit that crankbait, but it hit it good, man. That was awesome. I thought I just got another snag, but woo! Got me a good fish. That's a good, I don't know, I'll give it 2 pounds. It might be a little more than that. Maybe I could get the scale out real quick. Let's do that. I'm gonna get the scale because I gotta know. Alrighty, I got y'all laying on the ground at the moment, but there's the fish. It's zeroed out, so we'll find out how much the clamp weighs. We got a 251. Oh yeah, good fish. All right, let's get her in the water. Alrighty, 251, getting back in there. Go make some babies. There we go. There she goes. Woohoo! Woo! All right. Alrighty, I'm so happy I listened to my gut on that one, man. We're right on this outcropping that's all rock right here. That's what I was kind of looking for, was all this rock that kind of just retains more heat. And I just cast it straight out from the point and was ripping it back, man. Ooh-wee. See if we can get us another one here. Well, I just broke off that Ned rig, but I'm thinking instead of tying another one off, I'm gonna tie on this crankbait that I found earlier, that googly-eyed one, little bomber, little square bill. So I'm gonna tie this one on and see if we can get any other fish to go out there, something a little smaller. But if this one doesn't work, I'll either tie on another Ned rig or maybe a jig with one of these rattling Neds on there, or I might just go ahead and tie this square bill on. But I've still got that craw colored one on the other rod, so I figured, you know what, why not try a lure that we found out here. I always like doing that. But this might get us some more fish that aren't willing to go after that larger lure. So this might work to our advantage. The line that came on this reel actually seems to be pretty decent line. I'm not sure the poundage or anything, but seems to be doing all right. Alright, we're gonna get back out there with this one. If I don't have any luck with a few casts, then we'll get down past these pumps and find us a new spot. Well, actually cast it out there pretty well. See if we get anything. I didn't expect it to cast out so far. Oh no. Don't tell me we're gonna lose it. There it goes, I got it off. Woo! I think we almost lost it there. Can I get over there? I'm sorry, you can come here. Okay. Alright, no worries. What are they pumping for?
Another side, because they have some problem over there in the pipe.
Oh.
Some leaking and go another place, don't go straight, go another way. So they pump it out for the water don't come up. And they stay another side and they fix it.
Oh, okay. Alright, so I can't walk through?
And they say, nobody saying through the trucks or something, because they say somebody see and he's fined like $10,000.
Ooh.
It's what they told me.
Yeah.
But anyway, this is the yard size, so you can.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
No worries, man. It's all good.
You nothing yet?
Yeah, I got one down there, man.
Oh, you ready?
Heck yeah, look.
All right, well, don't know if y'all could have heard any of that on the GoPro conversation I had, but apparently that's a work site, work site, so I can't walk through there. He was being nice about it. He wasn't like a-hole, so I wasn't going to be an a-hole and keep walking. He was saying if you get caught going through there or walking up on the tracks or something, it's like a $10,000 fine. So I'm definitely not taking that chance. So he said I just couldn't walk through there, so I'm pretty sure I could walk. I'll have to walk all the way around, but I could walk around the other way so I could fish over there. I don't see why that would be an issue. Plus there's a lot of rocky points over on that other side. The only downfall is I have to walk all the way around, but oh well. Yeah, so we're about to go on a bit of a hike to get around this thing. It's definitely not a small pond. It's a small lake for sure. But he was saying the issue over there was that drainage, the outlet from this place, there was some kind of leak, so all the water started letting out somewhere else, or in an area that it's definitely not supposed to. So they're having to pump water out to keep it low enough. That's why it's a couple of feet low, or however many feet low. It's pretty low. You can see the shoreline here. They're having to keep it low so it doesn't go over the spillway, so that they could work on it and fix it up. So we're about to go hiking. If we try a spot, I don't know. We might try a few spots on the way around it, but I may just go ahead and hike all the way around and then fish my way back, because I'll have to walk back around to get back to the car. So bit of an inconvenience, but no fault of that guy or anything. So let's get to it. Alrighty, so just got to the other end of this lake, and you can see like all this basically is supposed to be underwater. I guess that little island there would just be under the water surface, so that would make for a pretty awesome flat. But I found this. I guess this is the inlet, looks like, but it looks like there's a pretty good pool over here, so I'm gonna try that smaller yellow crankbait, and I'll also try out that cricket crankbait that Crystal told me to get last night at Walmart, and see if we can pull anything small out of here, because it looks like I'm seeing tires and just all kinds of debris. So I don't know if I want to climb down here. I might go over here and try and jump across that little canal there, so I could get out to this point, and then we'll go to the other side, try it out. Why not? Definitely glad I brought the rain boots today. Some of this looks very, very smushy if I were to jump across and land over there. But we'll see how this does. Oh yeah, we could just do this. Ooh, that freaked me out. Yeah, we'll try this out. Best thing about trying that bait that we found is if it breaks off, if I have to break it off and lose it, then I'm not really losing anything. Oh yeah. I think we've got a snapping turtle over here by this tire. First all I saw was the tail. Freaked me out. See if I could get a closer look at him. And there he goes. Always cool to see a little snapping turtle. Well, not super little. Pretty awesome though. Almost close enough to grab. I mean, he's just hanging out. Doesn't even know I'm here. Look at that. Oh, he's checking us out. It's almost like this guy's getting fed by somebody. I mean, we're not that far. He's straight hanging out. You see that every day. He's got a scar on his head just like a snapping turtle I used to call Fred at a pond. And he's stopped now. Now he's nervous. Yeah, I found another sign. I feel like I'm gonna have to go back to the hotel and take a shower after fishing this lake. It's kind of freaky. Contamination. Yeah, it's honestly got me really curious about what is the contamination? Is it just polluted, or is this lake used for something? Or I mean, I see a 55 gallon drum right there in the water. That's interesting. Does that have something to do with it? It's sitting over there. See my rod tip there. So that's very interesting. I'm almost all the way around. We're getting close to those train tracks again. So I've kind of stopped and tried to fish a couple of spots on the way over here. But that whole end, well, this side really is pretty windy. So what I'm thinking is we'll fish this end of the lake. Fish this into the lake with these crankbaits, and then when we head back, I'll tie on some spinner baits and see if that'll get us anything since it's so windy. But I'm gonna finish walking around here. I guess I won't go too close to that job site over there. I don't want to upset that guy and have him come run me off again. But we'll walk a ways over here and then just start working our way back to the car. And we'll see where we get. But after reading those signs, I feel like I'm definitely gonna need to go straight back to the hotel and take a shower real quick, because I don't know, it's kind of freaky, weird. What is that? Is that a fish? Oh yeah, we're on. Another good one. On that same Guggen Squad crankbait there. Oh yeah, it choked it. Choked it. Choked it. Come here, baby. Woo! Another good one. Oh, look at that. We're using a crawfish pattern. Look at the crush plate there, all red. It's been munching on crawfish. Whoa! Almost went down. All right, let's see. How do we get this out of you? All right, got me a photo. Here we go. All right, that's out. Set this down here.
Get this on you. Real quick, real quick. Trying to be pretty quick. I don't want to keep them out of the water too long. All right. Zeroed out there. Let's see what we got. .288, 2.88. Not bad. Not bad at all. Oh yeah, baby. Another fatty, another fat one too. Oh, that's awesome. Here we go. And there it goes. Back to the depths. Alrighty guys, that was another one on that Guggen Squad crankbait. I think this one's called the Banger. I forget the weight, but it's dives 2 to 5 feet. So that pattern, that's what I got both of my fish today on. And as you can see, that one's the crush plates on that one, the lips. I mean, it was wearing some lipstick there, so it's definitely been going after the crawfish. So definitely a good springtime pattern. It's what I've always heard, so it's definitely paying off to tie that on. But I'm gonna get a few more casts and then we'll just start working our way back. I think I'm gonna keep that crankbait on, but on my other rods I'll put some spinner baits on, or maybe a jig instead of spinner bait. That might do a little better. I don't know, we'll see what we get. But I'm gonna get a few more casts in here in this corner, and then we'll start working our way back. Alrighty, just put a fresh battery in the GoPro. So we're gonna get a few more casts with this crankbait here in the corner, and then head back to the car. It seems to be the past 2 fish I got was just from casting out from the shore and just reeling it back at a decent pace, not super fast, but not slow. That last one, man, he choked it real good. So they're definitely okay with it moving. Whoa, there we go. Oh, they slammed it. Freaking slammed it. Oh, dude, it feels big. It feels big. Oh, that fish crushed it. That fish crushed it. Absolutely crushed it. Oh, not the biggest fish. Wow. Smaller than the other ones, but man, this fish hit it hard. Jeez, that felt huge. Got a mouthful of mud now. Okay, okay, here we go. Man, that fish, that felt huge. He slammed that crankbait. Alright, how do we get you out of this situation, huh? Alright, I need my pliers. Alright, there we go. Got you out of there. That fish got himself a mouthful of mud. A little tore up there. There you go. Get that mud out of your mouth. Woo! Alright, so that truly was the hardest I have ever had a fish just absolutely slam a lure. I mean, he freaking crushed it. That fish was hungry. And oh, there goes a frog. His mouth was red too. I noticed that before I threw him back. Y'all may have seen it in the GoPro. but man, I'm telling you, that felt like a huge fish. That got my heart pumping. But I'm gonna keep casting out here because they seem to be hanging out back here. There's a lot of rock, and it feels like there's a lot of rock on the bottom out there too. So, whew, I'm gonna keep going. I know there's some big ones in here, and I truly thought that was one of them. But man, it still counts. So, wow. Alrighty guys, just finished me some lunch. It's just after 1 o'clock. Gonna be done, at least with this video. In the next video, it'll be the same day for me, different day for y'all. But I'm heading over to another pond. I'll see y'all there in the next video. So I hope y'all enjoyed this one. Let me know what you thought of it. Any comments or anything like that below. Hit the like button for me. Remember to subscribe. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. I'll see y'all next time.